Welcome to Sometimes You Have to Lose Yourself, a podcast where we explore the complexities of love, loss, and self-discovery. Join Charlie Perry and Marvin Speller when life's unexpected twists and turns come our way. It's easy to lose ourselves in the process, but what if losing ourselves is exactly what we need to find our true selves? Join us as we dive into the depths of human experience, sharing stories, insights, and conversations that will challenge, inspire, and maybe even help you find your way again. Sometimes you have to lose yourself. Let's get started.
Beautiful picture.
Yes, sir.
Like, that's it, man. I'm glad. That I was able to do that little clip because occasionally it comes on my laptop and it says, "Oh man," puts a smile on my face every time.
You
The
know, every time I see a picture of Kristen, it's that joy and smile. This is
yeah,
what I'm saying to you, brother. It's like, I don't know. It's like I still feel very fulfilled
mm,
because it's like, I mean, you would understand if you were sitting where I'm sitting,
mm,
right? Kind of like yourself, but it, it's weird, Charlie, because it's like I feel very fulfilled because
mm,
it's like, you know what? Um, I said it and I'll say it again and I'll say it again and again. That type of love can last you for many, many different lifetimes.
mm,
And, you know, this is why first chapter was American Phoenix. It's about that, about rising through that, but you still got to maneuver through it. Maneuvering through it, it's a shit show. But
yeah,
you get to maneuver through it. And one of the things that anchors you as you maneuver through it is that type of love that you had. So yeah, so I'm still very grateful to have had that experience. Doesn't mean I don't I don't miss her. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm, yeah, yeah. It's
I mean, how could you not miss her?
telling you, I was talking about her during the podcast this morning, and just explaining that the reason why I'm doing the songwriting is is 100% because of her,
Right.
and it I think um I probably wouldn't have been I wouldn't have been motivated, if she's still here, right? She probably would
Hmm.
have said, "Hey, cuz, what's going on, fam? We got to do this," and I'm like, "Okay," but and now that she passed, I'm like, I got to get on this, I got to complete something that I always anticipated that we were gonna do,
Yeah.
and so that's every lyric that's written is it's all inspired and done and motivated because of your wife, your beautiful, lovely wife.
It's great to hear, man. And you could sit here and you could talk about so many different attributes about her. And this is why I'm saying it's like you could live throughout your lifetime in remembrance of her. And that's the journey I'm on right now. It's
Mm,
clear and simple. Remembrance of her, and just keep pushing forward. Because sometimes it's what you have, and your own legacy is defined by what you've been filled inside with. So that's where I'm at right now, Charlie. You know?
There's, in the title of your book, um, unpacking grief is something that hits you right away. But
Hmm.
looking at the second part of it, um,
Yeah, that's
shattered. Go ahead, Marvin.
no. Please, I want you to finish your question, man, because
Um,
I always got so much to say about
yeah.
that book.
In saying, I don't mean to get on the book right now, but I just wanted to, just what you're talking about, it just hit me in the head. Shattered to Onward, and um, as you're doing your days, from one to the next, um, and I know you say, man, that I take a step backwards today, you know, let me pick up some of these pieces, and it's how do you keep yourself motivated to keep doing that?
Well, there's no straight line.
Hmm.
There's it's a very very jagged line because sometimes when you feel like you're just moving forward and everything's moving forward, you'll get something as I like to call the grief creep that can
Mm.
paralyze you, where you're sitting there like you're just sitting there pondering what happened, what could you have done different. Um, so yeah, man. I mean, honestly,
Mm.
Charlie, that's what I think about all the time. But my greater purpose is to keep moving forward, the
True.
shattered to onward,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you can't be stuck and constantly live through grief. You can't constantly be in a state of grief because it puts your body back in the parasympathetic nervous system,
Mm.
and that's really bad for you, man. I mean, we were talking earlier about you said someone had um, they got a stroke and their
Mm.
mother passed away, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And a lot of times it's probably a lot of grief, and I realize that, man, when I'm stuck in that place of feeling sadness, I know I'm off my path.
Mm.
So I've got to get to the place of feeling my best and being my best. And that could be many different things, man. It's like, okay, what am I grateful for today? What am I most
Yeah.
happiest about today? Um, how have I made a difference in the world we live in today? So, I mean, but it's not easy, and I think that's the thing people don't really understand. It's not easy, brother. It's not
No.
easy.
The We all, as a society, went through celebration, and celebration was Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it was one of my favorite days of the year. Um,
Yeah,
Only
likewise.
because, yeah, and I think it's the reason why it's my favorite is because of what the way we do it. Not everyone could kind of come by the house, but I like the way we do it. And we're home, my wife and I, and we just do our routine. She does her routine, and
Mm-hmm.
she does, you know, everything. She's doing everything, and I help out a little. And I say I do little things, but my little things don't matter what she's doing, cooking and cutting up everything and doing her thing, and so
Sharing the
and
love.
yeah, and actually can't get in the way of her because we got two different ways of doing things in the kitchen. So
How many people came by?
uh just about 10, I think. Let me see. Yeah, 10, 10, maybe 12. But
The
we
first
we
time I met you, was it at? No, it was at Angela's house, right?
yeah, yes, yes.
I keep thinking about the time we used to have a bunch of people together
Mm,
um, on behalf of her mother.
yes.
We used to have get-togethers at it was Jody first, and then it was Angela's house, and everybody just bring food or roll up their sleeves and just get busy, man. And
Yeah.
it kind of changes the narrative because people are really caught into this thing of Christmas as being um, it's against the indigenous people,
Hmm.
and I look at it totally different. I look
I
at it. I
I
look
do
at it
too.
totally different. It's beyond religion, beyond anything. It's about fellowship.
Yeah, and
That's what I look at it. I even
you
look at
said
what's that?
Christmas, but you meant to say Thanksgiving. And
No,
yeah,
Thanksgiving and
yeah,
then
yep.
Christmas. I look at
Hmm.
Christmas as not a religious thing. I look at it as fellowship.
Yeah,
I don't look at
exactly.
it, yeah, it's just we're celebrating something. No, I'm celebrating fellowship. And you know what? A lot of times people are off. It's an opportunity to get together, hang out with each other. I don't know. It's kind of what I look at when I look at something you could do to just to kind of feel and be whole. And
Hmm.
even though holiday stinks because it's like I miss having Kristen here.
Yeah.
I miss having her around talking to her. And you know what it is, man? It's like here's somebody that you truly fully trust all the time.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
as opposed to the masses.
Hmm. It
So
it um just I mean, I think I gained or actually um had the trust and confidence in Kristen right away. Um
mhm,
and where I could just talk about anything and not have a problem with it being confident um or her just saying, yeah, my ears are open. I want to listen to you, and if
right.
you want my input, she would give it.
I
And
think I think she did that to everybody, man.
yeah, yeah.
I think it was everybody gets that part of her, and
Um,
I think sometimes you had some great people who understood that. I really think the people who truly understood that really get what this is about. You know what I
mhm.
mean? Um,
Now,
yeah.
did you happen to talk to our dear friend Liz and check on her because I didn't think she would be on social media, and your relationship with Liz is a little different, where you guys could call each other, but she lost another loved one.
I know. Well, we text,
Okay,
um,
all right.
just checking on her. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, losing your father.
yeah.
You
And
think about a man that was instrumental in her life. Um,
well, she lost a second party too, someone else.
oh really?
Yeah, it was back to back.
Oh, I thought that was for her father.
You had the father, and then it was a woman. Um,
Oh, I
they
didn't.
had some kind of service for her, and
Hmm.
the I'll have to
Yeah,
I'll have to
check.
go.
Yeah,
Let me go. I'll go on it right now. But keep talking, man.
yeah. I mean, it's always tough when people lose people this time of year. I think
hmm.
all the time is tough, but yeah, man, it's
Yeah,
you know,
because they're going through what you just what you just said, and you mentioned about the holidays are tough because she's not around, and people are doing that. They're just someone's not around, and how do that just everything they did, everything they said during the holidays was very you know
yeah,
a
it
loving, definitely loving message, and
yeah,
so. You think about all those things, um,
yeah.
and
could have been their like joyous nature or something that
Yeah.
you missed.
Yep. Um,
So yeah, I hope she's okay. Um, yeah, I really do. She's been
yeah.
through quite a lot. I mean, she went through a lot of heavy grief. Um, losing a husband,
Yeah. Yeah.
and working through that, and she did a fantastic job.
Yeah,
So
I can. Um, Not that I'm ready for anything like that, but man, just listening to you and everyone else, it's so heartbreaking and
and this Saturday, I'm going down to San Diego. We have a luncheon once a month.
hmm
Uh, the widow and widowers group that I go down to,
okay.
and anybody that goes through losing someone, you really are not at your best place that you can be at. And I would always suggest that people get within a group, talk to people. Don't try to do this alone
Yeah.
because it's you have so much against you when you do it alone. And
The
go ahead.
yeah, it's a guest not too long ago, they mentioned about, sometimes people forget just being
Yeah,
present means something, is and I think of that, and I'm just trying to be there. And
yeah. I mean,
just a couple of days ago when you called me and I had to go to voicemail. That bothers me because I don't know what you're going through, and I want to make sure that, if you're making a call, I'm there,
no,
And
I
yeah,
appreciate.
yeah, we talked afterwards, but you just that's me. I just can't. I don't want that. If you call, I just don't want. If it's something or something that's bothering you, or um, you can. If I don't answer and you step away, 2 minutes away from, or not having that conversation, anything can happen.
Yeah, that's
And
true. And
so,
I'm grateful. You've always taken my call or you know gotten back to me right away. So I've been grateful for that, man.
the so you gave me the honor this, last week, of speaking to your wonderful mom.
Hmm.
You shared some time with her, and I'm just listening to her gives me I already know, but it just confirms of why you are the person you are, because the your mom just has that same energy and feeling. It's how someone, like the kids like saying aura. Well,
Hmm.
your mom and you have this aura about yourselves that just kind of people see, and some
No,
people we don't see those things, and at least with me over the phone, I can hear it in her, and have the confidence that everything she's telling me is so genuine and true and organic. And I'm just glad that I'm getting the honor of talking to her when we do talk, and I appreciate that. Thank you for adding her to my life.
oh yeah, I'm grateful that you were there to talk to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a special woman. And I talk about her a lot in the book.
Hmm.
Uh, the things that she gave to the world, and I had to honor that along the way, which is
Yeah.
incredibly important, man, because how she is has defined me a lot of being of
Hmm.
service to others. So
I like to. One day I'll remember it, but I just want to talk to her about when she first started in her profession and way back when, and
yeah, the
the
'60s.
trials and tribulations of what they went through. Never mind her being who she is, and African American woman, and I just like to hear those stories if she's comfortable talking about it. Just so the
Hmm.
next time we sit, I just want her to just tell me and things she went through.
Right.
It's because everybody has a story, but
Yeah.
everybody story could be a movie, and imagine writing a script or a movie about what your mom went through way back when, and
Everybody has a book in them, brother. Everybody.
mhm, yeah,
It's interesting because really this is what this about, and we sit around, talk to people, and share. I think that's that. Everybody has a book in them. Um,
yeah. If you had to write a book about your mom, what would the title be?
the first thing that comes to mind is resilience.
Mm,
Just
yeah,
what she went through, and um, you know, went through and maneuvered through it to get to where she is now. I mean, that's one heck of a story. I mean, I could probably write that book too.
yeah,
I got a
yep.
lot of
You
books
can,
in my head, man.
yeah.
You know?
What would your wife say about your book right now? What do you think?
About my mom?
No, about your book that you wrote. Kristen's reading it right now and goes through it. What do you
Yeah,
think's the first thing she would say to you?
probably job well done, but also
Mm,
understand my sadness,
mm,
um, my perpetual sadness. Um, yeah, probably the perpetual sadness and keep pushing. I mean, she was the one that told me to write.
yeah.
Told me
Yep.
that in January
Mm,
that I need to write.
wow.
So, I mean, and the place that she's at now is so much infinite intelligence where she would give me pieces of it, but have me figure out the rest.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
that's a great question, though, man. Um,
Hey, that's what we're here for, right? It,
yeah.
just by you saying you said a million things to me, right? But I passed on what you told me about reframing, and it's
Yeah.
it's almost like it's one of my go tos now, and when I'm having conversation with others to actually do that thing. I caught myself getting caught up in some I call it shallow stuff because it's not stuff that I should be worrying about or burning all this energy. You know, I
Right.
should go
Yeah. You
write a
burn.
song or
Right.
FaceTime my grandkids or something, and so it's helped me out, and thank you.
Yeah. I mean, that reframe is everything because sometimes we go down a path of telling a story that's really not true. We're creating the narrative in our head, and that narrative most of the time doesn't serve us. So
Mm,
reframing is getting out of our own perpetual loop where we're starting to tell a story and it has nothing to attach to until we attach it to something.
mm,
It's why sometimes when people are feeling bad, you're in a perpetual loop because there's something that you're gravitating towards that may not be true,
yeah,
but you're giving it weight. You're bringing it to life. Um, I think about that all the time. I'm constantly reframing.
mm,
Um, because I'm reframing. Okay, is this really true, or
Mm.
is this something that I think is true?
Yeah.
Because it really is not true.
Mm.
So, yeah, man, I'm especially when I still feel like I'm in the place where I'm becoming a better version of myself and living that.
Mm.
There's a lot that goes into that. When you think about when you're a widower, you've got so many things to worry about. As you starting to age, you want to make sure you're at your best self physically, mentally.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So I think about, okay, how's my weight coming? My weight's good to go. I'm feeling more energetic. I'm
Mm-hmm.
I'm, I'm feeling good about that. I feel like I'm taking the right supplements and doing the right things to feel my best throughout the day. And those are some things that maybe somebody was 12 years younger than me, they wouldn't even worry about.
Mm-hmm.
Now I worry about them because I think about, well, I want to be my best self for the rest of my life, however long it is.
Yeah,
So,
we have. It's. I get it. It's. It's. Selfishly, I tell, hey man, I just wanna see my youngest grandchild graduate from high school, and the Lord can take me.
mm,
And that's not my decision. We all know that. But
right,
it's just throwing it out there. And but I'm trying to live as much as I can, get a lot out of life. Um, the podcast this morning was does a lot for me. This podcast does a ton of things for me.
right.
Along with, especially, the outreach that we're doing,
Hmm.
and actually being with you and doing it is the first thing and foremost. And the so I want to say thank you for doing this and being in my life, because I know you're busy. There's no doubt about it.
If you only
There's
knew. Mhm.
Yeah. So
But and man, I'm gonna make time for this, brother, because this equally fills my bucket as well.
mm,
Um, yeah, this equally fills my bucket as well because this is an opportunity to connect and
yeah,
just talk about relevant things. And so I think it's important to get on and man, there's so many lists of people I've loved to sit around and talk to. And I'm still gonna be doing my book tour next year. So
mm,
I'm gonna be coming out with my audio version too. Um,
okay. And you got a deadline, or you're just working on it?
I've been working on this thing for months now. Sometimes I have to kick my publisher.
Yeah. Yep.
Sometimes they don't follow through,
Mm,
and I
okay.
get it. They're a big publisher, but I'm big too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Because you it's not. This project that you're doing. This audio book is what's in front is, excuse me, is in front of them right now.
mhm.
But got to treat me right, because you don't know what I have on the shelf. I might have four more. So treat me right. I want the four others to go your way too. But you know what?
Yeah, it's just
Make me feel like I'm the most important person in the world.
no, they definitely don't. I mean,
No.
they did when it came time to reaching out or hey, are you going to sign on? Are you going to be with us? And
Yeah.
once it's signed on, it was a whole lot different story
Mm. Yeah. I
because you, you
know
you
what
felt
I
like you were Or go ahead.
No, what I dislike is that it's they put you on a you're dealing with situations and publishing or getting it out there, and then you're kind of moved along instead of someone going along with you on
Hmm.
this path from A to Z. You get moved along with someone else and explaining things over and over again. No, this is what I wanted to do. Oh, I didn't see it. All right. Um, I just think that when someone's assigned to Marvin Speller on his audiobook, I would hope that that person stays with you from start to end.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, and I have a couple. I have a couple excerpts from that,
hmm Yep.
and it seems to be okay. But I want to know where they're at in this process.
Yeah.
So, and the person that works with me, who's kind of my project manager, she's okay,
Yeah.
but
Good.
it's not like she's going above and beyond.
Yeah.
But maybe that's not their that's not their business model.
hmm
Somebody to go above and beyond.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Because we always forget about who's behind her. You know,
mhm,
who's who is she or he answering to. Um, there's they may say no, you're gonna do it this way, and you have no choice. That happened
right,
to me a lot over the years. Especially what I was doing is I wanted to do it a certain way, but the worst mistake I did is I got someone involved above me. So
right,
what happens is now they take the reins of
mhm,
what's going to happen in this situation instead of me being in control of it and probably doing it a better way or an easier way for myself and whoever I'm talking to. It sometimes doesn't work out that way when you end up getting someone that's above you or supervising you. Now
yeah,
they start dictating what's going on.
or how it's going to be. And I
Yeah.
don't know if it's any of that, but I don't know. It's the feedback I get is infrequent, but it comes in waves. So I'm in a
Mm,
wave now where I got to continue to push it. So by next Wednesday, I want to have it out. That's my target. So
oh, real nice.
yeah,
Real
so
nice.
I've got to be I got to be the squeaky wheel. You know what I mean?
Mm, yep.
And so if I'm the squeaky wheel, then things are. I've been the squeaky wheel a lot to push this through, and
hmm
yeah, that's just the way it is. And I wish sometimes people would be like they could do themselves so many favors. They're like, okay, are you good to go? How do we
hmm
do on the way? You know, just the little things. And I'm like, it seems like a lot in society is missing that now because it's
Yeah.
like, well, be happy because you got this, or be happy because you got. And I'm like, you know what? You can't you can't dictate to me what happiness is.
hmm
So yeah, man, that's kind of where I'm at right now. It's like, and you know what? That's what's helped me with that is that spurred things on. Is like, and what I've learned along the way is that I don't chase nothing, Charlie.
Mm,
I will follow up and show my desired interests
yep.
and kind of push things, but I don't. And you know what? My life is feels better because I felt like there are a lot of people that I kind of felt like I chased,
hmm
for whatever reason, right? For multiple reasons, right? And that brought pain.
Mm. That
But
makes sense.
when
Yep.
I don't chase, like the connections I feel or connections I have with people,
hmm
the ones I have, those are the ones I stay in touch with.
Yeah,
You know?
it makes sense. I did a little cleaning up with some things in my life, whether it's on social media or in my phone, and only because sometimes you see the reality in people and
Yeah,
how
you
they
do.
keep in contact with you, right? And I
I
think
think
that.
I think
Go ahead.
that's no, go. I want to finish that because I want to add something to that because and this all coincides with grief.
Hmm. Yeah, it's I just think that you got to do some cleaning, some ring cleaning, right,
Mhm.
in your circle, and it's real important that you do that because um sometimes you like with me is I may see some relationships, some situations. I'm always putting 90% out and getting 10% back.
Yep.
Um, but occasionally I like to see it reversed, and it never goes that way.
Hmm.
And so that's where I end up doing some spring cleaning a little bit. Um, and but that's not always the case with like we all know family members. Sometimes 90% is what you have to give that person all the time, no matter what, because they're family and you know them.
Yeah. I know.
Um,
I totally get that, Charlie.
but go ahead, finish what you were saying.
I think one of the things that people don't understand is like when you are going through like you've gone through grief and all that, people don't understand is like the part of just being there, just being around, or
Mm,
sometimes just a hey, what's up is plenty.
yeah, yeah.
And that what does that require, Charlie? You know?
Not a lot of energy. I mean, sometimes how about you and I? We talk like 30 seconds
Hmm.
and,
Yeah.
and feel good about it,
Right.
and uh, and that's all it takes sometimes. And
Well, I think sometimes people make themselves busy, or
mm,
they feel busier than what they really are.
yeah, yep. And I get it because and that person probably realizes it, right?
Hmm.
Or at least like say I can't do it,
Right.
and then the conversation stopped, and then when I walk away or thinking about something later involving that, and I'm saying, man, I could have did that in two minutes. Why didn't I just do it? Why did I say that I was busy? I could have just did it, got it over with, and um, and I mean, I am a procrastinator. I do know that about myself.
Right.
Um, but some situation down to business, I gotta make sure I get it done.
Hmm.
Um, so
No,
the
I get it. I totally get it, brother.
so that audio book, man, that's gonna be great. So it's gonna be on Kindle or
Yeah,
be
I want to get it straight to my link tree that I'm building now, and people can just get it off the link tree instead of going
actually
through Amazon because Amazon
absolutely.
takes a hefty percentage, man.
Yeah, I forget that you had mentioned about the link tree and uh yeah, you gotta pick. I gotta pick your brain about that, see how that is, and you know uh I'm
Uh,
living and learning some great getting some great advice about some of the things that I'm doing, and especially with the songwriting and
yeah,
um
I would go to TikTok, man.
yeah, yeah, it's it's we got to figure out that TikTok. Imagine us two on TikTok, man, right now live, just
Yeah,
just doing that.
Well,
It's
just putting clips.
Yep.
Putting clips out there, man.
Yeah.
Because
Um,
that's what people are doing.
in fact, I gotta add, I'll pick clips from here. StreamYard does a great job on them,
Mhm.
and I gotta make sure that I take the clips from this show tonight and add it to the YouTube channel, and because it's I, I noticed that there wasn't too much on there, so gotta definitely bring some traffic to that.
Yeah, and so yeah, we can, man, we can do the clips and really just, I mean, really just take this thing, have it just take off. Um,
Hmm.
I mean, especially the past several episodes that we've had.
Yeah.
Man, do you take the clips off of Spotify, or do you
Uh,
take them off here to
right off
put?
here, I get them all on. So as soon as I download it, I have the capabilities clicking another button, and then all the clips get created for me, and
Mm-hmm.
then downloaded to the laptop. And so I'll have. It all depends on our conversation. What being an hour show, you and I will probably get about eight different clips about what we talked about, and which is great.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
I didn't clip the podcast with Joy and Melanie, right? Melanie.
Melinda. Yeah, Melinda.
But there was a lot of good bits and pieces in there, so I'm gonna try to do that too. Um,
Yeah, I mean, I see that you've copied some of the things that Joy is doing, which is great.
yeah,
Um, you
yeah.
know,
Try to share what she had. Yeah.
yeah. Melinda's got some things on there we could probably share as well. Um,
Okay. Yeah. Those two, and you got some great friends. They just you know,
you know, those are the people that I want to be around, not where
mm,
you be around people where you feel it's feeling forced to something else.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Man, no. Mm-mm. Yeah,
Um.
you feel like they want you around.
Yeah.
So
Um. So next week, can I invite somebody?
of
Um.
course, man. Yeah, you can
All right.
always
'Cause I
invite
I just
any.
I didn't know what what we are gonna do with Kevin and all that, but I just want to
I'll,
kind of
I'll,
block
I'll
it.
wait for him. Yeah, I'll wait for him to reach back out once he's got his stuff together. Um,
Yeah, we had Mr. Spencer and waiting for a while, so I want to kind of get David Spencer on here. Just got to confirm it again, and like to get him on here along with Axie. You know what? Um, my buddy Sonny, I forgot about him. I got to get him on first.
okay.
So
Amen.
I could probably within the next 4 weeks I got two people I like to get on. So I'm gonna reach out to
Let's do it.
Sonny, and then we'll do that.
You know,
The
I sent the doctor. I sent her my book.
oh yeah,
Yeah, I like to reach out to her a couple weeks to see how it went.
yeah, you surprised me with that package. Like,
Oh
look
yeah.
at this, and but it's already working its magic. So you know,
Yeah, no one gives you the roadmap to launch a book.
mm,
Mine has been a little unconventional, but that's okay.
yeah,
I know people who've touched the book, how much it's helped them. My goodness, man. I mean, you just look at the reviews, and I didn't tell anybody to write that. They wrote that on their own.
Mm-hmm.
And you only got half as much as the reviews as that's probably out there.
Yeah.
So, you know, the reviews weren't the purpose of the book. The book was to make a difference in the lives of many. And I feel it should be a guide book in damn near every house, because you're going to lose somebody close to you. It's
Yeah.
inevitable.
Yeah.
It's inevitable. So,
And I heard you say that a couple of times, several times, and it's so true.
yeah. And so I'll continue to go find the people, even though people may not want me or the book. I'll continue to find them. Yeah, that's what it's about, man. I mean, I poured my heart into this book, and so I'll continue to, you know, share my best with people, share
Mm-hmm.
why I'm doing it, and I'll find those. I'll find those who've been in search of me.
Yeah. What I wanna do is just put the book on the screen like I normally do. There it is, everyone. In fact, let me make sure I get this out of the way so we can see the name your mama gave you. And there it is, everyone. That's Marvin's book, and it's very, very um it's a it's definitely 5 stars in my um as far as I'm concerned, and then some. But it's also an ultimate gift. It's the extraordinary gift that you can give someone. Because when they start reading it, as a few people have, they say, "Man, this is exactly what I needed." Um,
Yeah,
but there's no reason you carry this like a business card if you have one, and you read the book, and then you want to kind of move it forward, pay it forward to someone else. You don't have to speak. You don't really have to speak. Just and if you have to speak, just say, "I think you need this," and give it to someone. And
yeah,
then when they read that, I guarantee you they can come back to you and say, "Man, that was exactly what I needed."
yeah,
So
yeah. And you know, there's so many things I'm gonna be doing with this book, man. My goodness. Um,
yeah,
you
um,
know, I'm gonna be on the TED Talk one day,
yep.
and this is gonna be centered around, the book.
And
So, hey,
what do you
Michael.
think about Substack? How how do you feel about that? I see a lot of people talking about it, Substack,
I
and
have not been able to go on yet.
yeah. Um, there's Michael. Michael
What's up, my
Sameo says
brother?
hello. Hello, Charlie and Marvin. Yes, great to see you too. Um, and he's gracefully at the end of his journey, Michael Sameo, and I wish you a lot of luck and can't wait. Um, the I talked to you off air about a few things, and one was you know hopefully that friend is doing well. But I want to talk to you about Chubby Tavaz.
Oh, yeah,
And
it's that's man, I'm first disappointed I never had a chance to meet him.
oh
Um
man,
um I know him through Tiny, who was
yeah,
close to Kristen.
hmm
And Tiny and I, we text at least once a month because, we kind of check in with each other.
yeah,
And
yeah,
especially, he's always given me words of encouragement about Kristen, and I'm doing the same for him.
Do you know that they're going into the New Jersey Hall of Fame? The
Oh,
Tavaz brothers.
they should be in
Yeah,
everybody's Hall of Fame, man. I
yeah,
mean,
they should, without a doubt. I mean, I know. I definitely agree, and think they should. I but I was anticipating, the four brothers being down there. Victor and Chubby and Tiny and Butch. All getting down there, and now it's one less brother, and it's almost every year they're going through something.
hmm
Um, I hope and pray that Tiny does have your book because he definitely needs it.
um, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna find out and
Yeah,
maybe maybe what I have if he's around here, he may not be in this area right now.
I think
So
I think I think I think he's in Florida. Yeah, I
yeah,
think he's in Florida.
well, yeah, I'm gonna. I mean, they're going through a lot now, so
Yeah,
the services be arranged at some later date, but uh, worldwide worldwide known. How do I want to say it? They're known worldwide, and Tiny showed me pictures of the Tavars going to England,
mm,
and the thousands and thousands of people in another country. They're waiting for them, screaming.
I'm not surprised. I mean,
Yeah,
when I think about how big they were in the '70s, when I was a little boy, I mean,
mm, yeah,
I was like, you know, and they fit right in. They were the, there were really no slouches in that category they were in.
yeah, yeah.
You know,
Um. Oh wow, there's a special person on the screen there to me, and she says, "Thank you, Charlie. I'm getting the book, ordering it now. I'm grieving mom's passing and just need help." Sharon, if you're saying you're gonna order it now, but someone may call you, someone may sidetrack you. But I'm telling you, if you do not order this book, please reach out to me tomorrow, and I'll hand deliver one of the books I have here for you. But ordering it and buying it is a great thing. So I hope that you do order it. And knowing the person you are, you need this book too. And I say that to a lot of people, but Sharon, you, I'll let you. I'll talk to you, and I know you're probably going to read it within a couple of days, and I'll
and
talk to you then about.
I get that from a lot. A lot of people read this book. Once you get it, you can't put it down
Yeah,
because
it's true.
it's just going to
Yeah,
be that way with you. Um, Sharon, I'd like to know more about you. Um, Charlie.
she's a wonderful person. You definitely. She's just one of those people. Her personality. Excuse me, Marvin. I'm just trying to. I seen low battery, so I'm trying to plug my laptop into the outlet. But
Okay.
Sharon's an outstanding person, and known her all my life. Her sister was my brother's godmother,
Mm,
and
okay.
still is. And the family has been in my life for a very long time.
That's great
But
to hear.
she's one of those people that you see her and you hear her coming, and she creates smiles. She
Mm,
creates those smiles instantly,
love to
whoever
hear that.
she's around. Yep,
Love to hear that. Yeah, that's Hey Evelyn, how are you?
that's it. She's
Thank you for
she.
thank you for
Yeah,
supporting the book.
yeah.
Um,
She's
yeah,
um, Anthony Black is another guy, man. Another super dude, man. Anthony Black, yeah, radio producer, does many things. Loves R&B music like Marvin and I. Definitely great things, but this is great.
You know, my one of my mom's, like, I would say, traveling buddies.
Hmm.
Um, they want another trip this week.
Yeah.
She's on another trip for almost 2 weeks, and
Wow.
her name is Jan. She's like 84. She
Hmm.
lost her son,
God bless her.
and a while back, like maybe 10 years ago,
Mm.
and she was telling me about the book, how much it meant to her, and how um, it just touched her in a certain way.
Hmm.
And this is I feel like this book talks to everybody. It's like it's something that touches the individual,
Hmm.
however you pick it up, when you pick it up, and where you're at, because I mean, it's powerful. This is why I'm going to do a lot of follow up with this. This is why I started the TikTok part of really building that. I don't know if
Hmm.
you've seen it, Charlie, but
No, I haven't.
yeah, I mean, it's taken off, and it's doing what I needed to do. And
Mm.
like I said, I don't know where all this is going to go, but I know it's going to continue to impact people. Um, so many people need this, man, and
Yeah.
it shouldn't just be a guide for grief. It should be like a book that carries you through,
Hmm. Yeah.
because not only do I start out with going over who this incredible person was, Kristen. We go into me a little bit, and then I start the unpacking, and then I go into these tools that you can use to help yourself out if you choose to. But
Yeah.
I insert so many messages in there that you matter, and that you owe it to yourself to keep pushing forward, and you get to do it your way.
Yeah.
I was funny. I was telling my mom about it. I said, we've been told everything in reverse: how to grieve, how long to grieve, what does grief look like. At some point, you gotta get moving forward. And I
Hmm.
say that stuff is all garbage. And
Yeah.
so, I'm working to debunk that. Just like we were talking about Thanksgiving, some people were like, "Well, Happy Indigenous Day," and
Hmm.
I'm like, to me, it's gonna be Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
because I get where they're coming from, but the fellowship, and I hope this book, in a way, impacts the world, um, in the way it's supposed to. I
Yeah.
hope it brings fellowship, people together, because I feel this is what this is all about.
And the when a word is, you know, let's just say the title of the holiday is Thanksgiving.
Hmm.
How do you? It's a definite. It's defined in a certain way to give thanks to you giving. It may give family time, food, whatever. We can't take away, and I understand the um indigenous concept. I get all that, but like you said, it's fellowship. It's so important
Yeah,
that. And when I
I mean,
say that it's my favorite holiday, it truly is. And if I have to call it a holiday, it's my favorite time. I just
yeah, it's
love
just
everything that it gives.
I don't look at it like the pilgrims and the Indians, like people talk about. But you know what, Charlie? I'm indigenous, man. I mean,
Hmm.
so if I'm not offended by it, why should everybody else?
Yeah, exactly. Um, I'm Sharon, I'll grab the link and I'll send it to you directly. I'm gonna do that. Um, Marvin's been slacking on his link tree, and so it's not on there. I'm only joking.
No, it's like honestly, and that's the thing that sometimes with your publisher, you want them to move a certain because you want to uphold a standard.
Hmm.
But I'm like, you know what? Maybe the timing wasn't right. That's kind of what I
Hmm.
look at. So I don't lose any sleep over it.
Yeah. I remember rushing a book, right? I was like, I want to get this done, and uh and I was a little agitated with the publisher, and I was like, man, I want this done, and I'm kind of thinking, and then it got done real quick,
Hmm.
and you know what? It God was showing me something because I personally made some mistakes in that book, and I'm glad that I was able to see it. And I'm saying, here I am rushing and criticizing someone,
Hmm.
and it was my fault. I made some mistakes, and I got it corrected, and but haste makes waste, and I definitely
True.
wasted.
That's true.
Um,
All right.
I wasted so
Now
much.
I am glad that the book came out quality. It's quality. I think
Mm,
you know I finally saw a hardback cover. My mom had a hardback,
mm.
so
It's a big
hardback
difference. I'm telling you, when I see mine, I'm like,
hardback is
and
really
it
nice.
is, it's. Guess
Yeah.
what? Nobody's getting that book. Nobody's getting the hardcover. You can have all the other ones you want, but the
And
hardcover is it
she had me
definitely.
sign.
Say that again, Marvin.
She had me sign it too.
Yeah,
Like you're
of
not
course,
leaving till you sign this. So
of course. It you
yeah,
know what? She's yeah. I mean, I see some things uh in some of the autograph books that I have, and I still read them, and and especially when
that's
they're
what
friends.
I want to get out there. Like I said, probably April. I
Mm-hmm.
think the snow will probably all that, but definitely got to get out there, man. I mean, that's the whole thing. Um, I can't wait to get out there, really, to see you guys, really. Spend
Yeah,
some
I can't
time
wait.
with you,
But
man.
there's something I definitely want to do, and that's uh is I want to have a book signing here during that time.
Hmm.
So at least give folks around here some time, and
Hmm.
but all I need you is to be present, and I'm gonna take care of
Oh,
the
man.
rest. So
Oh, yeah, definitely. Who's
hmm
Katrina Gay?
that is another really Charlie podcast guest. Katrina is a vegan and a chef.
Okay.
She's also a woman that's she likes to kidnap Marines, right? You get Marines, United States Marine Corps, and that are they're tough and rough, and male or female, but they're Marines.
Hmm.
And Katrina just kidnaps Marines. She walks around dressed in red and white garb
Hmm.
and a wardrobe, and all of a sudden she's taking pictures all over the place with Marines.
Wow.
She lives in a military area, and so she's always kidnapping some of the United States armed forces. And but Katrina is she's a marvelous. She's a great guest. She got a new book too. It's her second one, and definitely got to get her on there
Yeah, sure
again.
did.
And yeah, she likes her cooking. Book's fabulous. It's definitely
Yeah, 'cause
definitely
you know what it is? I'm grateful to have met so many great people
Mm-hmm.
from the book. I mean, there has
Yeah.
been some relationships I've enhanced because of the book, but I mean, I've met some great people, man, and it's
Not a
you just feel like you're getting something done, you know?
now that I think of it, she is um definitely this. You said that the book should be in every household, right?
Yeah,
Um,
every
and
household.
yeah, and there she is.
Oh, okay. Hey, Katrina,
Yep.
how are you?
Yeah, she's
Do you know why I
uh,
say? Do you know why I say that?
or no.
Why I should be in every because there is tools in there about reframing
Mm-hmm.
that you don't need to go through grief to understand.
Yeah.
Telling a different story, you don't have to go through grief to go through it. And like I said before, um, you can lose your identity, your your house, something.
Yeah.
You going through the feeling of loss yourself or something. This book can help you too. So
Um, yeah. Katrina, we met through a mutual friend, and she says,
nice.
"I'm grateful I met Charlie. He's great people." Also, yeah. You know what? Gordon Woodbury introduced us, and he thought I should get her on the show, and great. I mean, the I gained a friend. There's not one podcast that I do that her name doesn't come across that comment section and
Wow.
giving support. And so I definitely, you know, I got to get her second book because she's shaking and moving things, man. So
That's good.
she says hello there, and how are you?
Thank
That's
you,
what
Katrina.
she.
Hope you're doing
Yeah,
well.
yeah, and
Yeah, that's a very
another.
interesting concept. Reframing. Um,
Yeah.
all it does is it stops your brain in mid sentence and
Mm,
steers you in another direction. It's really that simple.
hmm.
It takes some level of practice, and there's a bunch of things I put in there um, where it's like I'm talking to my grandmother
Hmm.
or I'm talking to someone that really wants to unpack something. So,
Nice. Katrina's a bereavement coordinator at the hospice agency now, and so definitely can relate to people and loss. Um,
mm,
and she's you can relate because she lost someone in her family, uh, great stature. So I think that that's a perfect spot for her,
hmm
especially she whoever she's talking to can't tell her something she hasn't already experienced in her own life. So perfect spot. Round peg, round hole. Love it. The uh Sharon, I need you to kind of add Marvin to your friends list on Facebook.
yeah,
And
please do. Sharon,
yeah,
Katrina,
yeah,
yeah, I'd like to.
please, all of you.
We can all,
Um, it's very
learn from each
important.
other. Yeah, learn from each other.
Yeah, and Sharon, Katrina, you get his book. Please, uh, reviews are very, very important. Get down deep and dirty, and make sure that you express your feelings in the reviews because it's real, real important. Um,
Yeah. Um,
yeah, she said mom was gone in 7 years. For 7 years, lost my best friend that day. And I
oh,
remember that story and her telling me that, and because I was asking her about the inspiration with her cooking and so on and so forth, and we talked about her mom. Um, Sharon says, "Okay, good. What's your profile, Coach?" Um, let me
Oh, so it's you can put it's just Marvin Speller. Yeah.
let's do something here. Really important. There it is, Katrina. Make sure you put a check in the mail because got me doing things on a computer, man.
I'm gonna go in a few
Yeah.
minutes, but
All right.
I'm really big on quotes like "You're far more powerful than you ever told yourself." That's a reframe
I
because
like
you,
that.
you you got things latent, that's latent in your system that's telling you things that's not so good about yourself sometimes. And
Mm.
if you realize, really, if you realize, I'm gonna tell this, I'm about to go. If you realize how powerful you are, you would never have to worry about anything. You wouldn't worry about death. You wouldn't worry about anything. You
Mm.
just would. So I would always say, just keep it moving, keep it
Yeah.
moving, and realize all things are going to work out for you. Yeah,
Yeah.
be the change you wish to see.
Yeah. Exactly. Good job.
That's that's everything.
Um. mm.
So
All right, brother. Well,
okay,
we did a beautiful show. Um.
yeah.
And all the credit goes to you.
No,
And
all
we,
praise to you, brother.
hey, we're all right. We'll both take credit. But man, I love being with Marvin Speller on Wednesdays, and everyone.
Every Wednesday,
Coach
brother.
M100 is here on Wednesdays with me, and we are doing our thing, 6 p.m. Eastern time. And Marvin, I try to get here on time, man. So, but if I'm ever running late, I'm gonna let you know.
Okay.
Um, because the winter around here is getting crazy. So it may extend my route during work, and but most of the time I'm gonna be here on time, and but
Okay.
I may delay you for an extra 20 minutes because I'm late. So,
No
but I
worries.
just want to let you know.
All right.
Um,
Good night,
all right,
everybody.
everyone. Yeah, thank you. On Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Actually, we wasn't on LinkedIn today. Oh, bad producer. Oh my God. Well, I have to go on LinkedIn and share it and add it to it. Everyone on YouTube, I appreciate you. Good night,
Good night.
Christy. I see you. Good night, and thank you very, very much for all the comments. And reach out, and if you have some time, order the book. Unpacking Grief Shattered to Onward, and by Marvin David Speller. And I gave his whole government name. Unbelievable.
Yep.
And so I'll see you. You call me if you need me, brother. You know
All right, brother.
where I'm at.
Appreciate you. Much
All
love,
right.
man. All right.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Much love. Love you, man. All those thank you, Marvin, man. You're a special kind of guy, man. Look at that.
No, it's all you, brother.
All right, man. Take care.
Take care.
Whoops, one thing. Bear with me. I'm sorry. It's a purpose of this. Everyone, please check out the outro that we have here for the podcast, and means a lot to us.
Welcome to sometimes you have to lose yourself a podcast where we explore the complexities of love, loss, and self-discovery. Join Charlie Perry and Marvin Speller when life's unexpected twists and turns come our way. It's easy to lose ourselves in the process, but what if losing ourselves is exactly what we need to find our true selves? Join us as we dive into the depths of human experience, sharing stories, insights, and conversations that will challenge, inspire, and maybe even help you find your way again. Sometimes you have to lose yourself. Let's get started.